Oh, hi there. Welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about Amouranth warns hot top streamers as Twitch suspends advertising on her channel. But before we begin this, if you want to hit the like button, hit the subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a video. And today we'll carry on. So if you do not know what a hot tub streamer is, basically it's people who stream in a hot tub. Normally, it's pretty much all girls doing it. Twitch has this TOS where you can only wear attire like suitable. So here is fine. I'm wearing normal clothes. If I was in a pool, I wouldn't be normally wearing clothes. I'd be wearing like bathing shorts and stuff like that. And so that would be the appropriate attire to wear. So people found a way, and I think from what I've heard is Amouranth start this trend. Pool like a pool in the water in their living room can wear bikini, and then obviously they talk and they do stuff. Now this has had a huge thing throughout the entire Twitch community where people are tired of it. People respect the hustle and stuff like that, but majority is that's how to get around Twitch's kind of TOS. Twitch came out and said that they don't really have a problem with it as long as they're not doing like any inappropriate stuff. You know, you can report them. But then they came out and also said you cannot watch them, which obviously means that they just, in a way, to me, they didn't care about it. So apparently, Amouranth has had her or advertisements taken away from her. Now, I don't know if this is like bits or donations and stuff, which we're going to find out. But there's quite a few articles which I'm going to try and condense and we're going to talk about. I'm going to give my thoughts. Now, my main thought is this doesn't really bother me on any sort of level because at the end of the day, everyone is doing their own thing to boost on the platform. Do people turn around and say, hey, this isn't fair because of this? That's up to them. I just don't really care because at the end of the day, I'm not interested in this sort of stuff. But, you know, obviously, if people find loopholes around stuff, then they can. That's the thing. I'm sure a lot of the like streamers that have kind of gone from like day one from when the starts has probably used a loophole to gain where they are. That's just me kind of spitballing on that one. So let's kind of look at the first article. Popular streamer, is it Caitlin? Caitlin? Yeah, Caitlin is warning her fellow content creators after receiving that Twitch completely suspending advertising on her channel. I will say this is, I feel like taking it away wasn't the right thing. I think sneakily taking this away was not great. I think maybe they should have warned her and said, hey, you're kind of violating this, so we're going to take this away, rather than just kind of take it. It's not great. I don't think so. So the news comes from the hot tub meta continues to dominate headlines across the globe, with many female streamers using the platform to splash around in pools while wearing bikinis, while Twitch themselves said they are monitoring, which again means they're not, the situation closely. The drama seems to have finally caught up with them, resulting in them in the site taking action. On May 18th, the Twitch star took to Twitter to reveal to that day prior, without any warning, the Amazon-owned site indefinitely suspended advertising on her channel. Her tweet: yesterday I was informed that Twitch has indefinitely suspended advertising on my channel. Twitch didn't reach out to me in any way whatsoever. I had to start the conversation after noticing, without any prior warning, all the ads revenue had disappeared from my channel analytics. This is an alarming precedent and serves as a stark warning. Warning that although content may not be bleak, community guidelines or terms of service, Twitch has complete dissertation on the target individual channels and partly or wholly demonetize them for. However, in the bizarre twist, Amouranth claims that the site never informed her she has had to be the one to bring up after contacting them. So I kind of think that, again, Twitch should have turned around and said, hey, this is the reason, rather than she had to go to them, because that would be kind of really shitty. It just feels like, again, Twitch says that they want to be very transparent, but we know that they're not. We know they're not transparent whatsoever. And I think that is the worst thing when it comes to this. I feel like if you are going to tell them, be transparent about it. Don't hide about it. And it's the same thing as like with YouTube. YouTube does the exact same thing. Is they say they want to be transparent, but they never are. And I feel like it's like, oh, we can't tell them because they may find out onto our rules, and they may some of the site might take it. It's just fucking stupid, believe me. Twitch didn't try to reach out in any way whatsoever. I had to initiate the conversation after noticing, without any prior warning, all the ad revenues disappeared from my channel analytics. She went on to warn fellow streamers that they too could suffer a similar fate. This is an alarming precedent of serves as a stark warning, and that throughout the content may not be abstainingly break community guidelines or terms of service. Twitch has it cooperated. So basically, she says it all there. Content that is deemed not advertiser friendly, something that is non-commercial guideline for it. This leaves open-ended for the question for where the line is drawn. Many people complain about the TOS being unclear, but at least there is something to go by. There is no known policy for what results in a streamer being put onto the blacklist, which characteristically opacity. The only thing Twitch made clear is that it is unclear where my account will be reinstated. Damn it, my reading today. According to the streamer, the fact that the channels can be fully demonetized for being deemed not advertiser friendly isn't something she was prepared for. Now, the whole hot tub streamer thing, that there's other channels that break TOS on there or they say stuff, but Twitch does ban them at times. But for this, I feel like at least a warning could have been up there, so you can change the content at least. That's something that would have been a thing to do. This leaves open-ended questions for where the line is drawn. Many people okay, so we've done that one. So far, Twitch hasn't yet to comment on the issue, and it's unclear if other streamers have also been effective. Now, I think that when you're doing the hot tub method thing, I think maybe Twitch does need to do it. Like, I don't know why these websites don't talk about it. It's more like, ban, what's happened? Can't tell you whatsoever. But it's my channel, can't tell you. Okay, then they'll go and find another streaming site and then they'll make money that way. It's like, and then Twitch goes, oh no, we should have been more transparent. Okay, so the next one is Amouranth Gold says Twitch dropped the ball with Amouranth ad suspension. Now, I'm not a big fan of Amouranth Gold, but we'll see what he says. Okay, Twitch decision to suspend accounts from popular, so we know this. So we know this. Fellow streamer voiced his opinion on the situation. Now, WoW streamer Amouranth Gold has thrown his hat into the ring. As many Twitch users know, Amouranth Gold isn't someone who beats around the bush. If he has an issue, he says it, and he's got some serious problems with her ban. In May 19th, streamer in the hours following the suspension, the WoW streamer accuses Twitch of dropping the ball and fucking up. Importantly, Amouranth Gold highlights that his comments are based upon taking her at her word. She is a content creator. She streams 12 hours a day. They said at least do the courtesy of communicating with her. Why is it that they don't just come over and say, stop doing this or we're going to demonetize you? Why is it not a strategy? Look, I understand people are getting hard on because they're happy this thing has happened because they don't like hot tub streamers. I get that, but you understand what she's saying. She's not wrong. He then asks his chat, sees everybody is celebrating, everybody's happy what happens to this train wreck. What happens when this happens to me? And that's a very valid point, is what does happen if it happens to me? At the end of the day, you put in so much work into this that at the drop of a hat, it can be taken away from you. And yeah, you can complain, you can bitch, you can moan, you can take to Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want to do. But it is the thing, is what happens if it does come for you? And, we have to play by ball by these websites, YouTube, Twitch, where we have to turn around and say, hey, we have to make content for you. What is it? But then when they're not communicating with us, it's like we have to communicate everything to them. We have to be crystal clear to them, but they won't do the courtesy of coming to us at all. And I find this annoying. Without the content creators, without the streamers, these sites wouldn't have anything. They wouldn't make their money. They wouldn't have anything that goes there whatsoever. So I feel like it has to be a bit of give and take. Yes, we're using your website's facilities, but if there's a problem, communicate with us. That's what we want. We don't want to have to wonder for ages to figure out. And it can also affect mental health. And I'm not going to go into that, but it can do. Like, I can imagine if everything was taken from me, it would destroy me. And it did years and years ago when something happened. It destroyed me and I didn't want to come back whatsoever. And it was just horrible. So I think like Twitch, YouTube, all these sorts of sites need to really communicate with us. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, you might as well, you could change the TOS and we won't know, and then we get banned. It's just a horrible thing. So basically, there was another one. XQC claims Twitch demonetizing Amouranth saved everybody on the platform. So this is one thing I was going to make a separate video, but we'll kind of clump it all in. So Felix XQC admitted the situation between Caitlyn and Twitch is scary and believes she might not be. She might have been an unfortunate scapegoat that saved everybody. Amouranth shocked the world when she revealed Twitch completely done that, so we know that. It could be a sign the streaming platform is beginning to crack down on the controversial hot tub meta, weeks after admitting that they're monitoring the situation. However, XQC jumped into her defense, explaining that the situation is a big topic that could create headaches for other streamers. I think that people should. I think people should chill out for the last couple of days until there's an official communication, because you need to understand that this is a big topic. This means that things are a little bit adaptive. There's a lot of people that do the same content that she does, and if everyone does the same content and something they did was against the TOS, if one got banned, you guys would all say, "Look at the other guys that aren't being banned," and that's the thing. A lot of people says like, "But why isn't that person banned? And you know that person isn't. I'm banned. Why aren't they banned?" And that is a thing. So I imagine that is what would happen with a lot of this stuff. But now this isn't against her, and she loses. But now this is against her, and she loses her ad. Nobody's saying, "But what about the other guys? Why aren't they losing their ads?" In other words, he believes that people's opinions could change if someone else was involved. He also admitted the situation is kind of scary. It's hard to tell what he's referring to. On the one hand, it could be the fact that Twitch can seamlessly demonetize streams that aren't breaking the rules without sufficient warning. But on the other hand, he could be referring to the possibility that advertisers might have threatened to stop advertising on the platform in fear of being associated with that kind of content. And again, I kind of see that. You know, if you're running a car advert and it's mainly on hot tub streamers, then obviously that's the worst one. If I was a hot tub company, though, I would put all my advertisement in that, because that's how I would want to sell my hot tubs. But I can understand if, like, say, Coke, or you know, if a family friendly company wanted to put their stuff on there and they just didn't, I can honestly see that they would be offended, or they'd be like, "I don't want this, please stop this, get rid of this, and it can affect it. You know, at the end of the day, regardless of what it is, money speaks. So if Twitch is like, "Well, we've just lost a good $1 million from a company because of all these hot tub streamers, all these other people that are playing video games that we don't like," then obviously you're going to listen to where the money is. It's a natural thing. Either way, he believes that she might have been a scapegoat that saved everybody from a similar fate. I'm not going to lie, this is my true take. This might have saved everybody from losing their ads. This might be a scapegoat for us all. I think that if you just target one person, this is like, if the others don't get affected and she's the only person and she hasn't broken TOS whatsoever, I feel like that is a major thing that could be taken to maybe a court, you know, or that Twitch could be sued for that one, which then could start the ball rolling on so many different things. Okay, the Twitch hasn't yet commented on the issue, and I don't think they will. So yeah, I think that's the main thing. So when it comes to this sort of thing, what are my thoughts? It's shitty that it's happened. I would love to see more transparent with the creator, with stuff going on, rather than just we're slowly taking it away. We've seen it with YouTube. We've seen it with other places where they just yeet the thing and be like, "Whoa, what the hell's going to go on?" So I feel like there's a huge stuff that like Twitch needs to talk more to its creators, rather than just like leave them out in the cold, because that's the main thing. But that's just kind of my thoughts. It's sucky, and I'm sorry that this has happened. You know, I can see this being a snowball effect. It's going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.